Hello, fellow people of the Earth. I am Deery50 from Runetooncraft Productions, and welcome to a new episode of my Iron Man Let's Play, my Iron Man account, Iron Deery. As you can see, there was my level 38 thieving. That's what I was hoping to get to eventually pickpocket the Master Farmers. Although I do not do this in this episode, I do a lot of other fun things. So anyway, yeah, that's 952 silk that I ended up getting from that method that you might have saw the end of last episode, where I would just pickpocket or, steal from the stalls at the place, Artisan. Then I sold that to every inventory. I had to go ahead and bring that to the silk merchant there. Sold it for 60 GP per silk, the highest you can get from him. Ended up getting like 68k plus with that money. Went ahead and bought some runes. So here I am at Betty's Magic Emporium, world hopping and buying some runes. So I bought a bunch of mine runes and a bunch of air runes from here. I think I ended up getting probably around 8k air runes and quite a lot of mine runes. I think it was 4k. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, obviously I'm going to be doing some magic training to jumpstart my, leveling in that field. Because I definitely do want to get the teleports out of the way so I can just teleport to, anywhere I want to go. So yeah, bought a bunch of air runes. 4,850 mine runes, 8,825 air runes, and I will end up using a fire staff when I get to the point. That's why I have a lot more air runes than I do mine runes. Because I'll be using an air staff to start and then a fire staff to continue, so. Yep, one thing I did have to get quickly is I had to run back into Varrock, buy myself a fire staff. I already do have an air staff in the bank. So yeah, then I go ahead and do some, as you can see, I am wearing armor, because at this point I didn't really care about the, like actually hitting. I didn't really care about getting cow hides, although I did end up killing them anyway, because my magic was not negative enough for that. But that's okay, because I did move on to something else eventually. Once I got to a high enough magic level, I went ahead, at this point I am using Fire Strike, I went ahead and killed a bunch of hill giants. And these dropped a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna be using, not just limpwort roots. Eventually, those are cool to keep. They also dropped some runes, law runes and stuff like that. And every now and then, I was hoping to get a few gems from them. One thing I am experiencing now is I really am appreciating the true rarity of gems when you're playing an Iron Man account on Old School. So that was something that I had to deal with, and I got just about the amount I needed, which really wasn't that much. It was 1 emerald and 1 sapphire, and 1 ruby, which I haven't used a ruby yet, but I did need at least an emerald and a sapphire from this. And I know there are better methods of getting them, but this is just an idea I had to multitask that with training my magic. So eventually I do finally reach my milestone level that I wanted through this, which was 45 magic, which you'll see here. And that is the level required for teleport to Camelot. As you can see, the last kill was the kill that I got the uncut sapphire. So yeah, I have the teleports to Lumbridge, Varrock, Falador, and Camelot now, which is really cool. So then I went ahead and ran into Alcarid, bought a bunch of crafting supplies, and tanned all my leathers into soft leather, and started some crafting. So I, obviously started with crafting leather gloves, and then boots, and then cowls. Leather, is that how you say it? Cowls? I don't know. So then I just made a bunch of those, and van braces. I'm not even sure if that's how you say that, to be honest. But yeah, did some crafting, got some leather stuff, which really wasn't the reason I did it. I just needed the levels. So, and once I got the, well, I kind of stopped after I ran out of leather, but then I went ahead and went to the flax fields and made a bunch of bowstrings. Ended up making like 300 or so of those, and then decided it was time to go ahead and get some of those gold bars. I went ahead and got 27 crafting, which was the requirement to make dueling rings, which is emerald rings. So yeah, I went ahead and telegrabbed some gold from below the Varrock west bank, and I realized that I couldn't actually superheat the gold ore unless I had the smithing level required, so I had to go ahead and get the gold bar instead, which is alright, doesn't matter. But yeah, I got some gold, then I went ahead and cut the emerald and sapphire. I'm hoping to make a games necklace and a dueling ring, so I had to go ahead and make an emerald ring and a sapphire necklace. Then I enchanted both of those, got a games necklace and a dueling necklace. That's cool. Got that ready. Those two things are going to make my life a lot less annoying for now, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more of them. So yeah, I went ahead and started the waterfall quest at this point, because that's a quest that I've been needing to do, and a lot of people have been wondering why I didn't just go ahead and do that instantly, like right when I started. And I just thought, there's a lot of other stuff I can do at that time, and I just didn't want my life to be really annoying. I wanted to have the teleports and stuff, so I thought, why not, It's not like I'm being held back by my combat level at that point. So yeah, went ahead and banked all my stuff there, and went into the big, the part where you get the necklaces and the urns and stuff like that. So got that, then went ahead and got the key. I went to the room and put all the runes on the pillars, like that. Put the necklace on the statue, and put the urn in the Chalice of Eternity, which is what finished the quest, which gave me a good amount of levels there. Gave me, of course, the 2 diamonds and 2 gold bars, which you can't complain about. Then I did go ahead and get 33 strength, 31 attack. And if you're wondering why I had my attack level under, that I had my strength and defense at this point, you'll see in just a second why. I was planning on doing Vampire Slayer, which I will do right now. And that's why I left my attack level at 10 and the strength level at 20 and didn't just, get 20 attack, because I thought that was just, I could just do it. Like, literally, this quest took me like 5 seconds. At this level, it took me like 5 seconds. So there you go. That's all that's all I needed to do. And then I got the attack level that I needed. So then I went ahead and do Druidic Ritual. I did Druidic Ritual, and that gave me access to Herblore, which was cool. And then I went ahead and got some agility levels, just so I could do Draenor Village course, and so I could use a few shortcuts that I needed to continue on. So yeah, I did end up getting, you'll see in a second, I did end up getting 10 agility from this, right here. Which is the requirement for the Draenor Village course, Varrock West Wall Tunnel, and, a bunch of stuff that's just, you should get to help you out. Then I went ahead and bought an adamant longsword, which as a temporary weapon for now. So, that'll just replace my mithril skim until I can go ahead and get a rune skim and 40 attack and stuff like that. So, yeah, cool. So got that, and then I went ahead and realized I need some herbs to actually do herblore. So I went into the Chaos Druids area and just killed a bunch of those. So that was fun. Just killing a bunch of these guys, picking up all the herbs, and starting up my herblore shenanigans, I guess you could say. So yeah, I just kind of did trips. I used Falador teleport. I'm so glad I got all the teleports out of the way. It's made my life so much easier knowing I can just teleport to pretty much anywhere I want to go, or teleport somewhere and then walk to wherever I want to go. So, it's making my life a lot better. I like that. Making your life easier. So yeah, I got all those herbs all in my bank, and then I went ahead and started. Actually, I did a few trips of Chaos Druids, but after that, I went ahead and started my herblore, actually starting herblore, which meant I had to put some, the Chaos Druids also dropped some vials of water, so I went ahead and put some of the Guams into that to make some Guam potions, which I would eventually put Eye of Newts in to get attack potions. But yeah, I did quite a few trips of Chaos Druids until I got, good amount of herbs that would, just kind of jumpstart my herblore. I didn't want to get too many. I didn't want to waste that much time on it. But then I went ahead and went to the herblore shop in Taverley, and that shop sells a lot of Eye of Newts. So I go ahead and bank, and then I go ahead and head to the Eye of Newt shop in Taverley. There it is. Buying a bunch of those. I think I did 2 trips of this. Just 2 trips is fine for now. I don't have that many Guams anyway, so yeah. But that definitely, started out the herblore. And then I got really excited that I got 3 noted uncut emeralds from a random event, because, as I said, I really am starting to appreciate how rare gems are when you're on an Iron Man account. They just really are rare. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and go to Artigen. The easiest way I know, which is to use the lever twice. That sends you really deep into the wilderness, and then you can use it again to go into Artigen. And here I am. So I go ahead and buy some water-filled vial packs for herblore. So I buy, it does kind of decrease my cash stack a bit there. I get a good amount of them. So there's like 500 water-filled vials, which should last me a while. So considering how many herbs I get. So then I go ahead and make some, actually start making the attack potions, which gets me some herblore levels. So that's cool. I end up getting 6 herblore from this, which 5 is required to make the anti-poison potions, which is always something that you should have just in case when you're on an Iron Man account. So I did end up getting some of those. Here I go ahead and, because I actually had the herbs in order that I thought they would be, and I was correct with the Morental. So, yep. And then we're going to go ahead and kill some unicorns, which, you know, isn't really fun, but you kind of have to do if you want to get some anti-poison potions when you're on an Iron Man account. So I went ahead and crushed the unicorn horns and put those into Morental unfinished potions, which, you know, is just Morental put into a vial of water. And that got me some anti-poison potions, which are, you know, really good to have, as I said. You'd be surprised how much you would need those. And it's weird, here I actually do up an Herblore level, but it doesn't show it. And I think that's just a glitch with the Herblore skill. But as you can see, I do have level 8, and it didn't even say that I got level 8. It just said I got level 7, and then didn't even go on to say I got level 8, which is weird. Then I go ahead and see how much bowstrings are, and they're just complete shit, so I just you know, didn't do that. I just kind of left. Then I bring my bronze longsword that I got from Hill Giants and head to the magic bank. I do need a, you know, sword to cut through the webs. I head to the mage bank, and the reason I head here is because it's one of the only banks in Runescape that sells law runes. It's the easiest one for me to get to since it only requires teleporting using the Edgeville lever. So yeah, I got a bunch of law runes from here. Did kind of like completely kill my cash stack, but that's something I'll have to worry about later. Cash, honestly, cash is valuable on an Iron Man account, but it isn't needed. Like that's the thing I love about Iron Man accounts. But yeah, here I am in Ham Outpost. I did some pickpocketing until I got a clue scroll, and I got the spade because that's required for a lot of clues, obviously. But then I talked to Captain Tobias for that clue. Got another clue scroll. This one was a bookcase in Lumber Swamp, so I want to go ahead and search that one. It wasn't that one, it was the other one. Just so you guys know. Yep, pro editing skills here. So then there's another clue scroll, and this one was one that actually made me do things. So I had to get an iron chain body, a sapphire ring, and a longbow. So I went ahead and got the iron chain body from Wayne's Chains, chainmail specialist. So I got that, and then got the sapphire from the, you know, shop there. I had to actually get level 10 fletching. I didn't have that yet, so I got that quick, and then I made a longbow. I made a few longbows actually, and I strung those with the bowstrings I had in my bank. As you can see, there's a little glitch there. It said I had like a whole ton percentage to level 10. That was just a weird glitch with OS Buddy. So yeah, I did get the longbows. It's a good thing I did get those bowstrings earlier. Which, you know, just help me out with stuff like that. Something in there are items that Iron Man should just have in their bank. So yeah, I did get a map clue, which was the last clue here, and that one was just right next to the gardens over here, and I got a black clue scroll, a black reward, and that's not being racist. I legitimately got a black reward. I got a black pickaxe, which is a very rare pickaxe, because you only get it from clue scrolls, and I got it on my Iron Man, so I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm not going to complain about that. And black armor is rare on an Iron Man account as well, so I mean, not much to complain about, to be honest. The thing about clue scrolls on an Iron Man account is that they're just kind of like good no matter what. Like, no matter what your reward is, you can probably use it in some way, so that's cool. I like that a lot. One little thing I just wanted to say, I don't think I mentioned this in the last episode, but I do want to mention how often these are probably going to be coming out, and how this is going to kind of form in with the other RuneScape Let's Play I have going on right now. And I just want to say that I am going to be continuing the other RuneScape Let's Play. One thing I do want to kind of make sure you guys know is I don't get paid to do YouTube, so I'm doing this completely for fun, and right now I'm finding Iron Man account like a ton of fun, and I kind of want to keep this going. But that means, yeah, the Let's Play, I might not be doing an episode for a while, but it's not going to stop. I'll probably go back to it when I find that fun again. You know, it's just kind of whatever I want to do, which I just don't want that to ever go away. I just kind of want YouTube to be whatever I want to do, and I never really want to be forced to do anything, which is why I'm not partnered either right now. But if there was a partnership program that accepts me and allows me to do what I want to do, I'll obviously accept that. But yeah. So I'll probably be releasing an Iron Man episode once a week at random times per the week. I'm releasing this on Sunday, which means I might not release another one like until next Sunday, or like another random time next week, or there might not be one next week. It depends completely. Yeah, I am really liking this series, so I think this is gonna continue. Yeah, definitely made a lot of progress this episode, guys. Just want to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.